to... Oh my goodness, this is a crazy stream. It is the iCCup Citadel of Gaia. I'm OrD, that's OrD. You can find me on the Twitters at ORD_SC2. I'm just going to read some stuff all on the screen right now. It's RobinSwaN, a Terran, teamed up with Howlgaffgaff, a Protoss. They're out of Poly Pomona, and xOPancakeMix, a Terran, is teamed up with BurntHairDoo, a Zerg. Let's hop into that game there out of Northern Arizona University. Want to make sure that... Oh, it is a best of 7, but we're actually just going to get rid of that for the time being. There we go. And get rid of that. And we're going to say in the upper right-hand corner of our screen, it is hailing from Poly Pomona in the red, the Terran player RobinSwaN, who has his SCV coming out, and his Protoss ally right next to the nuclear reactor. It is in the red still, the Protoss Howlgaffgaff. And they're already scouting. It's quick. In the lower left-hand corner of our screen, we have, hailing from Northern Arizona University's School of Lumberjacks, it is xOPancakeMix. What just happened? Oh my goodness. And then, BurntHairDoo is the Zerg player in the lower right for Northern Arizona University. There's going to be a Rax on a forward location here, and this probe is a chance to be super annoying. It's super effective. There's new SCV that comes to join in the attack, and the third SCV that goes... Ah, probes! Probes, you are not... Oh, and the probe gets the kill. The first kill of the game goes to Poly Pomona. Interestingly, when I was looking at the stats of Poly beforehand, they don't look like they've played a lot of 2v2s, at least on these accounts together. Meanwhile, the Northern Arizona University guys, I know, have played quite a bit together. We already have the expansion coming down for the Zerg player, which is a really good thing for them. This probe getting all sorts of scouting information. Meanwhile, the wall-off coming, I think, for both players here. This is a fun map because you get an expansion inside your main. You don't have to worry about creating any particularly weird wall-off here. There are 3 points of access, but they all can be covered essentially simultaneously. The probe is now trapped. Uses me, and a Marine is going to try and find it, but the probe does still get to see the fact that another Rax went down and gets to scout out the refinery timing, and you can see the mules called down, which sometimes is important. Zerglings miss, and the probe gets almost in to check the gas timing. Meanwhile, BurntHairDoo from Northern Arizona University has them overlords moving out across the map to establish that map vision. Probably going to try and sneak them in along the sides over here and over here. There we go. I can click on the map. Double check when the expansions go down. We have a factory, and I'm kind of surprised I don't see a reactor going down, as that may be fantastic. Nice choice here by good old RobinSwaN, Terran player, to expand his vision of his own base. And some Zerglings are going to go out and try to control the Zerg. No, they're just going to run into a pool of water, which apparently doesn't affect... I really didn't think you could run over that. That was interesting. Zerglings find a Zealot, though, and they don't win that fight, so they have to pull back. Meanwhile, Marine, nicely positioned, gets one of those Zelnagas. There are 3 across the map. The one in the lower right is uncontested so far. None of the players want it. This is an interesting map. Interesting indeed. The Overlord slowly but surely making its way to the fire. Bunker is on fire. You would have thought that would have blown up by now, but no, it's just going to burn forever and ever and ever. Starport getting moved over. Guess what's about to happen, ladies and gents? Yep, that cloak starts immediately along with the Banshee. And why not? Why not indeed? While on the other side of the map, we got the reactor finishing up and no starport on the way, so I'm thinking right now it's just going to be a 1-2 base push, otherwise known as a 3 base push for this 2v2 team. Stalker, Zealot, moving out. It's actually kind of hard to say Stalker, Zealot. Stalker's out. Maybe it's not Stalker's out. The Hellion on the way. Twilight Council researching Blink, so it's going to be some one-base Blink with some one-base cloaked Banshee. Could be quite powerful. The Rax has been replaced by a bunker at the front. I like that decision. The supply depot is in the way. We got Marine Hellion Zergling. This does look familiar. It's going to be followed up probably by Banshees, but greatly done here by our friend RobinSwaN, who controlled the Zelnaga. Double check the southern Zelnaga. There's actually 6 Zelnagas on this map. I'm just realizing that. And this Banshee, we're following it, because really a lot hinges on how much it gets done.
Allies are being research complete.
Center of the map we now see moving forward is Northern Arizona University, but RobinSwaN cloaks a little bit early as he heads in. That's fine. Already getting 3 kills. What's happening on the rest of the map? Oh, the SCV, the Hellions get pulled because they can deal with it. There are the Marines. Is there a scan available? I believe, yes, indeed there is. Oh, there is one scan available. The Marines and Queens have to get positioned, though. Wow, this one Banshee doing a fantastic job so far. Finally taking a little bit of damage, but these SCVs have not been mining for quite a while. There are Marines, Marauders, Zerglings on the other side of the map ready to go in. XOPancakeMix is just losing all sorts of stuff right now. 12 kills. Oh, barely doesn't pull out in time. The poke forward was attempted, and I actually kind of think that this force could have pulled it off. Those are roaches. I don't know why I thought they were Marauders. Herps. Sorry, everybody. There are some. The Banshee giving the Stalkers vision of the high ground so that they can blink, and now there are forces on the high ground. They blink in behind. This is looking really, really bad for Northern Arizona University. They are bringing their army of Zerglings back and their army of Marines over, but another Banshee getting tons of kills already. A Corporal trying to focus down the drones rather than the Queens. I like to see that kind of thing. The Stalkers get pushed away, but this bloody Banshee already with the 9 kills is going to go ahead and just laugh as he makes his way back home. Could kill that Marine on his way out, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Just kind of heads on home. And that's a really good idea. The retention of that is important. The engineering bay is down, but no missile turrets have been created. No upgrade has been accomplished as of yet by XOPancakeMix, who is a little bit flustered, perhaps. It definitely looks like this 2v2 force out of Pomona is used to playing together, or at least has done this strategy together one time. One time really effectively. Now we got Hellions hitting. There's just stuff everywhere on the map. We got Zerglings streaming forward. The Hellions not sure whether or not they're engaging or not. I do not know if these guys are on TeamSpeak or not. I really hope for their sake they are, but man, Banshee Marine Stalker looks way better than Hellion Zergling right now. But the Zerglings are out on the map. Oh, they're actually trapped by the minerals. I'm not sure whether or not he knew that that was a problem. Hellion getting right up on top of the enemy force there, and this is just looking really bad as there's a siege tank also, and yeah, they're going to lose this bunker more than likely, but they do have vision on the high ground here to their advantage. They could probably push this back. Supply block potentially coming out. Yep, really, really close to a supply block. Another Banshee arrives, and that's just a lot of Stalkers. This is so incredible. This is off of one base for both of these players. I just wonder where all of... There they are. The Roaches arrive from behind as the tanks get a little overly aggressive. Are the Roaches going to be enough? The timer is covered. Oh no! Thank you, Coldplay, for letting me know. I did not realize that, but this is getting really, really dangerous. The Stalkers and the siege tank behind actually killing a lot more Roaches than perhaps should have been allowed. But now the Stalkers blink away, but there's still Marines. Oh, and the tech lab is on fire. It's about to blow up. No Marauders, no STEM research, or rather other researches are going to be completed. The Stalkers are here. They have arrived for the party. This forward scan goes down as the siege tanks are also... There's 4 siege tanks. The Roaches do desperately try to focus them down, but there's just not enough for Northern Arizona University's Lumberjacks as they lose their first game in 3 matches. Congratulations to Cal-Poly Pomona as they pull themselves back into it.